Hi, my name is Alison and I came to the Biologix Center almost 2 years ago to be treated for breast cancer. I didn't actually have any obvious symptoms. We found a lump. My doctor sent me to have a mammogram and a diagnostic ultrasound. The radiologist found lesions, and I was categorized there as a BI-RADS category 4, which is the highest suspicion of cancer. And immediately the doctors started throwing out words like they wanted to start cutting, they wanted to start talking about chemo, radiation, like all these things. Everything was moving so fast and I just felt so pressured. And that's when I took a breath, came back home. For that next week, I was full of hopelessness. There was just overwhelming thoughts of what would life look like for my family if I'm no longer here. I have young children and they need their mother. And so it was in that darkness that God guided me to Biologix. Biologix was my first stop after learning about the cancer, which I felt was very different from most of the patients that I met. I had excellent quality of life throughout my treatments there. I didn't look sick, I didn't feel sick, and I didn't suffer. Speaking to Dr. Jernigan gave me so much confidence. He explained everything so well, and he's just a great teacher and a great listener, and I just felt peace about my decision to go to Biologix, and I felt hope. One of the greatest benefits I got from Biologix was I got my life back. And I got it back without damaging side effects. The phage therapies are liquid vials. They come in a box and it's usually about 5 days worth of vials and you just drink them. They really don't even have a taste. It's a very small amount. They have zero side effects, zero harm. Instead of taking antibiotics, the phage therapies can heal you the same way without any damage. And that's just truly amazing. Everyone's main goal at Biologix is to help you heal. I didn't really know what to expect. I thought maybe we'll meet with the doctor for, just a little bit first and then the rest will be therapies. But no, I felt like I had people on my team, like ready to fight for me. There's so much time spent with the doctors. In no other clinic have I ever been able to spend, over an hour with the doctor just discussing, learning. There's no rushing. Just being able to go over the issues and then learning the cause right then and there was so gratifying. Biologix has definitely changed my perspective on how I approach my health. I don't want to just treat a symptom if something comes up. I'm very aware of my environment now and what I put in my body or on my body and how it could possibly affect me. I feel like God intended for medicine to be used the way that they're using it. I know that there's a stigma around natural holistic medicine. A lot of doctors will, play it down or say it's a placebo effect or it's not measurable, but that's just not true. The blood work doesn't lie, your body doesn't lie. Biologix has figured out the most effective way to heal people and to help them achieve their optimum health, just as their name suggests. And I would do it again in a heartbeat. I have no regrets.